Well, the Lords of War have something special for you today. We are gonna play APOC. OMG. 6 by 8 foot table, 5,000 points a team. We've got the Chaos over here with Robin, James teaming up. They got some stuff in reserves, Terminators, Greater Demon, Lord, Havocs, the Raptors. They got a bunch of stuff on the table, 5,000 points aside. Tanks, Rhinos, Devastators. Chaos is going up against the Blood Angels. Myself and Carlos will be running them. They also have a crap ton of Devastators. They use their bunkers, strategic objective, and place bunkers on the table. Look at Mephiston hiding in there. And the Furioso Librarian Dreadnought. Okay, whatever. Oh, and don't forget, Blood Angels have reserves as well. About 1,800 points of jump troops getting ready to come in. So, yeah. Wow. This is the big one. Here we go. Bottom of turn one, and that went pretty quickly. Not a whole lot going on. Everyone's got so many heavy weapons. Nobody started in the middle because, die. So, yeah, all the heavy weapons here fired. The armor, all the transports moved up a little. The Defiler over there cranked on that las cannon squad. Took a few of them out. And the Chaos lost a couple heavy weapons, and everyone kind of repositioned, and that's about it. I'm thinking like everybody's scared to go in the middle there. Oh, that's right. The poor Dreadnought, the Furioso, got cranked by a stupid crack missile cannon. Turn one, 175 points down the tubes. Oh well, that's how the cookie crumbles. Bottom of turn two, and the carnage is beginning. So these heavy weapons up here are still kind of far away. Didn't do a whole lot. The Raptors showed up and took that little las cannon squad over there. Well, the priest is still left. But boy, they're going to get it in the face next turn from these lasers. The Chaos took out this one Rhino. The transports are moving up. And the one transport there got popped, so those guys jumped out. And over here, these Chaos troops just kind of repositioned, but they did succeed in taking out Mephiston. He got caught in the open there, and everything fired at him. Carlos rolled wonderful and lost Mephi. These guys just kind of repositioned. Over here, the jump troops started coming in and went hand to hand, and then this Defiler came in. That's a Defiler today, and he mixed it up. That was a lock combat. Over here was interesting. A couple squads of jumps came in with Dante and didn't quite succeed in taking the Khorne out, and then disengaged so they can attack next turn. There's still some Khorne and the Lord there. So, yeah, it's starting to get ugly. At what point will Chaos start moving up on those objectives? I guess we'll find out. Here comes turn three. Bottom of turn three, and it's getting ugly because APOC. So, yeah, Blood Angels are starting to move their transports up. Lasers is still chilling in the bunkers. Nobody's around those objectives. Team's got to move up and start getting ready to hold those objectives. The Chaos, James's jump troops came in right there, right in front of the las cannon, so they didn't last too long, but they took a couple guys out with them. Now, Robin's Chaos troops are moving up. Those are Khorne today. The Nurgles are moving up. The Annihilator tank popped a Rhino over there. Heavy weapons stunned the other one. That'll help slow him down a little bit. The hand-to-hand on this side, the jump troops all coming in on this side, has been ugly. These guys are still locked up in hand-to-hand. James's Terminators just showed up and fired, didn't really do anything thanks to the Feel No Pain. These guys almost finished up a squad. These guys took out the Lord and a squad of berserkers with Dante and them. So yeah, there's still a whole bunch of Blood Angels jump troops on this side of the table, trying to avoid all this mess over here and doing a good job at it. So yeah, here comes turn 4, and I'm thinking it's time to start getting up on those objectives. Bottom of turn 4, the carnage continues. The Blood Angels are moving up, disembarked, getting up on these objectives here. The Robin's Chaos are moving up, finally. Rhino's coming up with the Lord in there. Robin shot his Havocs, picked off a couple Blood Angels over there. These guys are still locked up in a drawn combat. Terminators are cruising around. And on this side over here, the Blood Angels really cleaned up on James's guys. Finished everyone off, except up top here, there's a drawn combat going. Annihilator's moving up to make it interesting. I don't know what this Rhino's doing back here. He's so far away from the action. But that's okay. Here we come, turn 5. Bottom of turn 5, the carnage continues. Blood Angels moved up some more. That Razorback got his turret blown off. Those guys are moving up close to the objective. That Chaos Rhino got stopped, so they jumped out. They're moving up towards that objective. All the Nurgles are moving up there for that objective. The Annihilator's moving up. Blood Angels took some damage back here. We still got a drawn combat going. These guys finished up the dudes on the hill and took a couple wounds from the heavy weapons over here. The Terminators came in and finished up what was left of that little Blood Angel squad. Those guys are making their way back across the table. 2 of those jump troops died when they came out of those trees over there. Oh well. Dante's squad came in here to tangle with the Terminators and the Demon Lord. Dante got taken out. Ouch. And so far they're just pounding on each other. It's drawn combat. Still all locked up there. So yeah, we're going into turn 6. Bottom of turn 6, and it's getting interesting. Everybody's up on their objectives. Man, there's been a lot going on. I'm trying to remember. So the lasers and the missile cannons here shot up that Khorne squad. There's 2 guys left hiding. They're on that objective. These guys in the bunker are on that objective. Those guys, there's an objective under those tanks. The Annihilator moved up, didn't do a whole lot. The Nurgles are hanging there by that objective. These guys ran and they're coming up. What was left of those little Blood Angels jump troops came up here, did a couple wounds, and then died. The Terminators took them out. Still got a drawn combat going with that Defiler over there. Blood Angels moving up here, close to this objective, that yellow one. There's a big melee in the middle. All kinds of stuff died. A bunch of Blood Angels. Demon Lord got taken out, the rest of his squad. Then the Nurgles came in and actually did some damage, pretty good for Nurgles. So, yeah, here comes turn 7. This is going to be the last turn. It's anyone's game. Bottom of turn 7, and that's game. And a Hail Mary move. These Khorne that were here got taken out by the lasers and stuff. Okay, big deal. But these Nurgles came out of the trees and ran up to contest that objective. Well, those guys are contesting it too. In that case, it goes by the highest points value. And since the Nurgles cost more than these guys, they get the objective. These guys, the gray units, came up and held that one. There's a hand-to-hand going over here, which we didn't even bother to finish because the Blood Angels have a whole bunch of points. 2 full squads holding that. So even if these guys wiped out, and even if they shot and took out half these guys on the hill, it still wouldn't matter. The Blood Angels are holding that one, and the Blood Angels are holding that one. And yeah, so we've got 1, 2, 3 Chaos, and 1, 2, 3 Blood Angels. I can't believe it. That was so much carnage. Ultimately, a tie game. These guys ran up here in the last couple turns, just barely pulled it off, just came out of nowhere for the Hail Mary save and got the objectives. Wow. Good game, you guys. That was
Good
epic.
game.
And we did it in what? 6 hours?
Ish, yeah. 6.5.
We started at 10:30.
Yeah. A little over that.
It was quicker than the
Yeah,
Battle of the
6.5 hours.
Towers last.
6.5 hours for 5,000 points. Not bad.